I really had the impression that we would go into the beachhead with guns blazing, you know. It wasn't that way at all. All around you, there were thousands of ships, literally thousands of ships. You looked up in the air and all you saw was this constant stream of airplanes coming across the channel. We escorted the LCTs as far as we could get, maybe a mile from the beach, you know. And then they had us go back out to seaward and screen the heavies, the battleships and the cruisers, because they were scared of E-boats and submarines. And we were scared of those coming in, and they did come in a couple times. You could see the other ships firing. Again, the constant stream of planes going over. You could see the waves of the troops going on the beach. And then 2 days after we got there, I think it was the 8th, the 7th and the 8th, we were assigned targets. So we had to move in close to the beachhead. And so that's when we really fired. The sound of a twin 5-inch mount going off was a wonderful sound because you know they were firing at something. We were credited with 2, I think it was 80 millimeter pillboxes, which is pretty good for a destroyer. We expended quite a bit of ammunition and we had to go back to Portsmouth to replenish our supply. And then from there, they sent us with a task group to Cherbourg to engage I think they called it the Hamburg Battery, which was a series of large German gun emplacements that overlooked the harbor. Unfortunately, there was a kind of a haze on the water. And the Germans could see us, and they had radar. May not have been very efficient, but they had radar. We couldn't spot them. Our planes, nobody could spot their battery. So they just literally picked us off. Practically every ship in that formation was hit, and that's the time when we were hit. I remember looking out over the side, the port side of the ship, and I saw 2 shells landing close aboard, kind of at an angle to the ship. Actually, it was a 3-gun salvo. The first shell hit our bow, and we didn't know it. There was an electrician's mate who was manning the emergency diesel generator back aft. And he noticed that there was a break in the circuit. And so the chief electrician wanted to find out where that break was. So he went from, starting from the fantail, he went right up the port side of the ship in each compartment to see if the degaussing coils had been hit. And finally, he ended up in the chain locker in the forward part of the ship and reported there's an 8-inch shell lodged in the bow. And the skipper, all he said was, "Get it the hell out of there." And so they got it out and they stood it up on the deck. It had to be about that tall. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. And like that, 8-inch. And they looked at it. I think somebody took a picture, I don't know. And then they threw it over the side.